up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today is, hold up, bruh, camera, alright, chair, we did it. Alright, so it's Tuesday. I mean, it's Monday for me, but it's Tuesday for you as you're watching this. Or, that's not true at all. Anyway, it doesn't matter when you're watching this. Hey girl. So it's 6 o'clock on Monday, and I'm like, I'm bored. I don't have to shower for like another hour. I don't know what to watch on anything, because I basically just finished watching Supernatural for the second time, but whatever. Today is a story time, and I'm going to be telling you about the first trip to the movies I ever went with my friends, because in case you didn't know, I went to the movies on Thursday of last week. Today's video, Monday's video rather, was also about movies, so I was like, we're going on like a little movie spree, so let's just keep talking about movies. If I have time, I'll talk about the second. I think I've only been to the movies with my friends like 3 times, but I'll tell you about like the second time. So the first time I went to the movies with my friends, I'm 90% sure I was in 6th grade, because I wasn't super close with any of the people that I were a couple years ago, so I know it was not 7th grade, but it could have been 5th grade, because I wasn't like super close with Josie or Caitlin or any of them. So 5th, 6th grade, I was still rather small. I was like 10 through 12-year-old. That's how old I was. So we're going to the movies. Granted, I have no idea what we watched. It has been a while. I don't remember what we watched at all. I just remember that I didn't have enough money to buy any snacks at all. But it's chill, because my friends hooked me up, and you know, I called them my friends, but I don't think they liked me. I don't know why they invited me. I was the clown. I was the duff. It all makes sense. Anyway, so I went with these people. I'm not gonna say the last names, but I went with Brandon, who is not one of my friends now. If anybody that is my friend is watching me right now, I'm not talking about little turtle Brandon. I'm talking about Brandon, I don't want to say his last name, but Big Shot Brandon, where he's super popular, even though I'm pretty sure nobody actually likes him because he's kind of a horrible person. But he's the one that invited me. He walked up to my house because he lives down the street from me. He asked if I wanted to go, and I was like, sure, I want to hang out with humans. So I went with Brandon and with Grant, who is one of his super close friends, and then with Emma, another girl in our neighborhood, Riley, my friend, I wonder if she even remembers that, probably not, and then Jessica. So, and I think maybe Devin went, this kid that once upon a time lived down the street next to Brandon, but he doesn't anymore. I don't know what happened to him. I used to follow him on Instagram, but then I was like, I don't actually care, so I unfollowed him. But I don't think he ever followed me back. Wow. But so we all went to the movies. At this time, I had this little phone. It was a Rumor 2, I think. It was a Rumor, which, in case you're from a generation that doesn't know what a Rumor is, it was like a phone that was this big. It was pretty small. It was like this. On this bottom half, it was a keyboard. Up here, it was a screen. And then it was so cool, fam. You slided that thing up, and it had a keyboard. And I was like, Rumors, yes. Even though like everyone had an iPhone, I was still like, Rumors. Because my mom was like, I'm not going to buy you an expensive phone. You're like 10. Take this. And it was only because, I'm pretty sure I was in middle school or something like that, because that's why I needed the phone. But, so all I had was that, and it was so crappy that whenever my mom texted me that she was there, I never saw it. And so I sat in the movie theater after everyone was gone for like 20 minutes until she stomped inside and was like, why didn't you see my text? I'm sorry. But, so we all showed up to the movie theater. I think I was like one of like the middle people to get there. Like there were already like Grant and Brandon there, and then like Jessica and everybody else kind of like showed up like a little bit after I did. And we were so early to the movies, and I mean like 2 hours early to the movie. I was like, I got there and I was like, let's go get our popcorn, and they're like, the movie doesn't start until like 2 hours, and I'm like, then why am I here? What? Like, granted, I hardly knew these people. I hardly trusted these people, but I went because I was like, I never go to the movies with my friends. I want to be cool and go to the movies with other people other than my mom. So, you know, I tagged along, and I knew Riley. I didn't, like, know her, because I think at that point in our lives, she hated me, but, like, that's chill. Also, right now, I think Brandon hates me, but we were kind of chill before. Also, Emma hates me, but we were also kind of chill. Life. But, so we got to the movies, and we're like, oh god, we're 2 hours early, so we went into the Warenberg arcade. If you've never been to a Warenberg, or your Warenberg is different than mine, there is this cool, it's cool then, it's not cool now, arcade. It's called an arcade, but there's like maybe 2-3 actual games. Everything else is those stupid things where you like put in money and you like press buttons to try and win prizes. That's not what I mean by an arcade game. Girl, when I think of arcade game, I think of like old school Mortal Kombat with these like 3 buttons and we're like bah, 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 trying to win and freaking fight, and that's not what it was. I think because I didn't have any extra money, so I wasn't actually playing or doing any of these things. I was just watching everybody do these things. And then after like a whole bunch of time we were playing, I remember I watched people play, what's it called? I don't know. Oh, air hockey. We were playing air hockey on the big table, which Riley dominated, but that's just because Riley has her own air hockey table in her basement. So, girl, I know your secrets. And so we just played a bunch of those games, and a bunch of those stupid pressy buttons win pricey type things for like an hour and a half. And towards the end of our little arcade session, we went into the photo booth thing, and this was like, wait, hold on. I think like 7 people. How many people did I say over there? Brandon, Grant, Riley, Emma, Jessica. Yeah, so like 6-7 people, all in this like 2-person thingy-dingy. And so we were all pretty short back then, but like, if they're short, what am I? A freaking munchkin. I was like maybe like top of the forehead in all these photos, and like we were all trying to squeeze in. Like the curtain thing that like, covers the door was like laying on somebody because they were like out of the door, and we're all like squeeze in, make funny faces, and we're all like squished up in this tiny little box. And so we take the stupid pictures, and Riley was the one that wanted them, so she paid for them, so she got to keep them. But what had happened was no one had pockets but me. I don't know why. I don't know what they were wearing. I don't remember. But I was the only one with pockets. So I had to hold on to the picture, and the entire time I was so nervous because I was like, what if I lose it? What if it gets crumpled up really bad? What if Riley hates me because of this? And it was so dumb, but like whatever. And I actually forgot to give it back to her because she left right after the movie, and so I was like, oh god, I don't know what to do with this picture. So I gave it to her like 4 days later in school when I finally saw her again. But so that happened, and then finally we're done with the arcade. Everybody goes and buys their popcorn and candy except for me, which I'm like, that's fine. I don't really like to eat popcorn and and drink soda when I'm at the movies because then you get like then you have to like go to the bathroom if you drink too much, and it's like then you miss things. Like if I'm at home, girl, gonna be eating pizza and like snacking for days, but that's because I can pause and there's no problem with it. So I didn't have anything, but luckily they gave me a bunch of stuff, and I was like, rich friends, chuk-ching. I mean, they're not friends. I keep saying friends, but you know, whatever. They were my acquaintances back then. And I remember Emma had gone to the bathroom, and somebody else in the movie that was not with us had followed her. Actually, I think Riley and Emma went. Somebody had followed them, and so they came back like a couple minutes later. They sat down, and it was like, did you have fun in the bathroom? Ha 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 ha. Did you pee? Ha ha ha. Because I don't know, middle schoolers are dumb. And they were like, no. No, we did not. Because we didn't get to go to the bathroom. And they're like, what do you mean? And they were like, 2 guys followed us and stalked on us in the bathrooms. And I'm like, oh my god. Because, you know, tiny middle school me was like, there's creepers here. We must escape. We must run. Like, you know, I had just, this is the first time I'm ever going outside my house without my mom. So I'm like, quickly call the police. What are we gonna do? And so that was a big ruckus for some reason, even though it really wasn't. But like for me, and then I think for Jessica it was, and probably for them also. But the boys were like, we're too cool to care about like your creepers. So, you know, that happened. And so yeah, and then like the movie ended, whatever, we all went. We played in the arcade a little bit more until like our parents started coming, and then people started leaving, and so we were sitting in like the little benches that Warenberg had in the middle of the lobby for some reason. I said this in my video yesterday, I'm pretty sure, or in Friday's video or something, but Warenberg has changed so freaking much since I've been in there. Like, I mean, this isn't like the only, like, I went to the movies with my friend like one other time, but like, this place has changed. I remember when I was with these group of people, we had to go like up like this little freaking hill into like more movie seating areas, but they don't have that now. They don't even have their benches, I don't think, anymore. The arcade is completely different, and like, whoa, everything's changed. But so yeah, we all sat on the benches slowly but surely. Everybody started leaving. The only people left were me and Jessica. Jessica's moms came. I was alone, and I was kind of freaking out because I was like, those creepers could still be here. I don't know what's happening. And so I was like, Mom, please help me. And I kept checking my phone, seeing if she's here, and getting no messages. Suddenly, I see my mom walking across the lobby, and she's like, what the frick are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm sorry. And she was like, I sent you a message. And I'm like, no, I didn't get it. And I showed her my phone, and she was like, oh. So, you know, I did get grounded, so that's cool. I think I got a sandwich when we went home. Pretty cool. But yeah, so that was the first time I ever went to the movies with some of my friends. If you want to hear the second time I went to the movies with my friends, tell me. I might do it anyway. I don't care what you say. No, I do care what you say, but like not that much. And so yeah, that was my story time for today. I think all those people hate me, except for maybe Riley. I think she kind of likes me. But if you did enjoy, please hit that like button. I would surely appreciate. Hit subscribe down below to come out a bunny today. And check out my social media links down below where I tweet nonsense. And I just recently posted a new picture to my art Instagram, bunny_art. It's not Julia, with one N, bunny with one N. Look at this pretty cool dinosaur I drew in pen. Oh yes. How many likes do I got? How many likes do you got? Only 15, but that's okay. I respect. So yeah, if you would, please do follow me on my social medias down below and follow me on this beautiful YouTube channel. Also, I'm gonna do this because I'm a great person. Follow my two besties, Caitlin and Hayden. Their names are very similar. Also, they will be in my my recommended channels list on the main page of my channel. I would definitely recommend go watch them. Also, they have very different content, but they, you know, hit different ranges. So yeah, peace out, bye bye freaking bunny. See you guys on the next one. Love you so much.